So, Social Media Monday, of course. We're gonna do an unboxing. Well, an enveloping unboxing. This is an unboxing. Unboxing, and then of course we're gonna use this as a plan with me. So let's get to it. Alright, so I don't know if y'all will be seeing this on Monday. No, I think it's not the 17th. The 17th I have a special Monday for y'all. So it won't be Social Media Monday. Or maybe those will be 2 videos on Monday on the 17th. Just keep an eye out. Because I can't really say what I have to do on that Monday because they told us not to, but you'll definitely want to see it. But I'll be setting it up as a premiere. So as you can see, I did keep up with this week. It was kind of hectic. I'm kind of low on my likes, but I know it's my fault. I know it's my fault. I just haven't been keeping up like I used to. A lot of the time it's hard. It's been hard. Trying to get back into the flow of things, even though y'all think like, Ray, you're doing so much, blah, blah. I've actually still done a lot. So, and I can tell the difference. So the nerd in me is like, you need to rev it back up to where you were because, you know, of course it's instant media, it's social media. If I want to be where I want to be and do what I want to do with this whole platform, then yeah, I have to rev it back up. So Wednesday will be our ay, ¿cómo se dice? I look at it, I saw this, I was like, oh my god, it's a little baggy. Nothing bad though. It's from Rose Shadow collection. I'll show y'all what I got later on in the plan with me that I got coming up for y'all. I'll show you what this is from. I'll say, oh my god, a baggy, like a little fucking Tina or something. If you know, you know. If you don't, then sorry. It's good you don't know. But this would be too big, but yeah, I don't know. Never mind. We're not going to go into that subject today. So I kept up with it. This has to be one of my cutest spreads I think I've ever done. And I actually wrote in it too, and I did a gray in it. Now I get why I write in different colors for the whole planner stuff, because I was like, oh, that looks cute. Maybe that'll be a new thing for me. But I need to work on my chicken scratch. But it's fine. It's my personal font, and I love it. It's encrypted for me only. So yeah, and then I did this. I did post this yesterday. Hopefully I like it. I need to fill it in still. It's just my PR teams and my affiliates. So I just separated them and put the codes. Most of the affiliates have links. Some of them have give you codes. So I put the codes for mine. My biggest money makers, of course, I put on top, which is Change Agenda, which I've been slacking on that one too. I haven't been promoting. I've been promoting, but not like I used to, because I made that much. JoJo's is brand new still. A happy plan I've always had for a while, since I think a year and a half coming in. I got them. Castetics, of course I've had to. She makes me some money now. Before it was kind of slow, but now it's like it's picking up a little bit. Our CBR is it's kind of like a sobriety company type of thing. They kind of help you do whatever. Bissell, of course, I haven't done anything for Bissell. Bissell does have a lot of stuff, and I do have an affiliate link for Bissell. I don't know, don't ask. It just worked. They said yes. I said yeah, go for it. Let's just do it. So I do have a code. If y'all do want that, let me just know and I'll put it in the thing. But there's a link actually, it's not a code. No, I do have a code for that too. AI open art, I'm still working on that. Actually, it's working out pretty well. And then give you a sneak for the newsletter this week. Is going to be something for Black Friday. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But this one that I'm giving y'all for the preview for the sneak is already gonna be in the shop pretty soon too. This isn't the whole collection, but the preview. Well, I can tell you, you're gonna have this one. So I just put cars and a present and 2 of the store shops. This is gonna be part of the collection. That's gonna be part of the collection. I doubled up because I had extras, and I did use this one. This is gonna be part of the collection too, and this one is too. So I'm making something out of all of this pretty soon. So I'll post that up. But this is one of the freebies. The other one's gonna be some dolls. I think I have them downstairs. I don't have them up here, but they're cute. I have some morenas and I have some güeritas, and yeah. And then the florals, I'm loving the florals. These are my first florals I'm pretty proud of. I was able to cut them. I clustered them. Okay, so they just came. This is only 3 flowers. Okay, so that's 1 flower, that's 1 flower, and that was 1 flower. So I made all of the clusters and the halves by myself. So yeah, I'm just super proud of myself because I haven't done that and I did it and I was like, oh, it worked. It's just a little tedious, more work. It's more work, but it's super cute and I like the way it came out. So I'm really proud of that. But of course, this collection is going to be out, I think, on the 17th. As well. That's not the 17th I'm telling you about, but yeah, it's gonna be on the 17th. My PR team already got their stuff. Some of the files, of course, it's a huge file. I don't tend to give my PR team the whole file. I just give them some of every collection. If I have a big collection to get some of the files, I don't give them all of it. I think that's kind of like where I started off. I gave them everything, but it's too much sometimes, and it's too much. I don't want to overwhelm them. So I can just like I want them to use everything, and if they don't use it, I don't want them to feel bad. So instead of doing that, I just give them like a collection sheets of each collection. So I do have some extra stuff coming in. They're gonna be super cute. But back to the plan with me, and I did this part. I'm not liking it though, so I'm gonna do this for something else. The monthly. So I think I did this part up here and I just liked it this better. So yeah, I'm gonna just keep this one instead of the monthly. The monthly we can probably plan out what we're gonna use for Mondays. And then maybe Wednesdays. Wednesday we could do the newsletter and then Sancho Saturdays. So I did that, but other than that, y'all, that was pretty much it. So I love this one so much. One too. This one too came out so pretty. I was just trying to sniff out where to lay down at right now. I have an appointment for her in the beginning of the month to take off her strawberry that's on her foot finally. So hopefully nobody comes out with big drops in the beginning of the month, because that's gonna be about, I think the lady said if it's just a shot, it's gonna be $800. If it has to be anesthesia and go under all that stuff, it's gonna be like $1,200 to $1,500. So that's when I'm gonna try to purchase my stuff if I can from the shop this time. So maybe I can make enough for that and my Substack as well. So we'll see how it goes. But this is gonna be Perky Paperies. This is going to be the sub box and the Patreon. Patreon, if you're not on it, y'all should get on it. It is really good. Patreon, it's so worth it. For what she gives you. It's a small community that we have there. It's not like overbearing, it's not whatever. We do Zoom calls as well. So it's really fun. I definitely think you should try it. And it's inexpensive as well, so give it a try. I think you'll like it. Oh, I haven't seen. Oh, yeah, this is the Patreon. This is the sub box. This is the December sub box. So Patreon sub box. So let's do the sub box first, so we can get to see what we're gonna do, because I like this one and I want to save this one because it's so cute, and it has little things in the background too. I don't know if you can see it. See it there? See it up here? Backwards there. Okay, so let's do the Patreon first. Oh, you get 2 envelopes. Forgot about that. You see, I have not opened it. I've been waiting for y'all. So let's do this. Oh, papers. European butterfly. Oh, you like different sheets of different stuff. Cartridge, cartoon. Carnival cascade. Oh, I'm definitely using this. Oh, definitely using this. Oh, she's doing the same font on this other one. Yes. I wonder if it's gonna stay like that throughout the holidays, because it's so holiday-ish, the font. I'm liking the font. I'm liking it. I'm not big on cursive font, even though we were taught cursive in like school and all that. I was not that big. I'm like, oh no, I know how to write in cursive. It's just, I don't know how to just saying, I don't have pretty writing like that. But maybe I have, like, if you saw my cake, if you saw me the way, like, it's funny, at Sam's and at every Target, HEB, wherever I wrote on cakes, even like at the hotels when I wrote, they were like, Ray, you know how to write on cakes? Come here, come here, come here. And I was like, no, I don't want to. They're like, no, you have pretty writing. I'm like, only if you saw my writing in paper? I do not write like that. Like, on cakes? Bitch, you cannot fuck with me. Like, I had clients from Sam's, like, lining up. They're like, no, I want Ray. No, I want Ray. Like, these will be repeat customers that came around for cakes. They're like, I want Ray. Is Ray here? They're like, no, I want Ray to write on my cakes. I want Ray. And everybody would hate it because I'd, like, have, like, 3 or 4 clients, like, waiting. They're like, Ray, you want to do this? I'm like, dude, I have, like, wedding cakes. Because I was doing the wedding cakes. All the tier cakes at Sam's, I would do those. Even at Target, they had me doing, like, specific cakes because they were like, no, you're good at the tier cakes. Go ahead and do those only. Or the structured, the cutout cakes or whatever. They're like, you're good at those. Do that. And I'm like, okay. When clients or customers would come around and they would get to know me, they'll be like, okay, whatever. They're like, oh, what's your name? I was like, I'm Ray. They're like, okay, cool. So then they come around, it's like, no, Ray writes pretty. Can I get him? And they're like, oh, so I'll write on it real quick. But it was always Ray for the writing. But it's funny because on my planner, you would never guess that. So this one's Ophelia. I don't know if it's a play on, it's the fate of Ophelia. I don't know if it's a play along on what the Taylor Swift stuff is. I am not current on Taylor Swift. I am not a Swiftie. I do like some of her music, but I'm not a Swiftie. But I know everything that's coming, like, it's a trend right now. So this is kind of cute. I don't know if I can squeeze this in somewhere because it's going to cut everything out. I wish I could. But you know what? I can probably put this on a... This would probably look good as a dashboard somewhere. Because if we do the full dashboard, and maybe I can cut it up this way. Like the size of the dashboard, make it big enough or like squared enough. Like, let me see. Oh. I can't see that, I forgot. And I have it right there on the top. I can edit it, I'm not gonna edit it. Just saw it. That was a peak for 17th. I think this is about the size of a half letter. But I think it would be good like that, like if you do like a half letter type of thing and then you laminate it or do whatever, glue it, and then I think it'd be cute as a dashboard. Like maybe with some like other paper scraps. Okay, so let's get into this real quick. So there's that one sheet. And where love is great, the littlest doubts are fear. Where little fear grows, great love grows there. That's kind of like, my interpretation of that is like you always doubt your like relationship, you're gonna always have that, you're always gonna have a fear, you know, what's gonna happen. But like, if there's little fears, you know, you're gonna love this person a lot. You're not gonna have any hold back on your love, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting from that. I don't know if that's true, but maybe that's what I'm getting from that. That kind of hit a little deep. This next one, it says, there's a quote on here, it says, we know what we are, but not what we may be. That one's pretty true too. You always think, it's like you always think you know who you are, but then you do something new and you didn't even know you're good at it. Just like with me and planning, I didn't know I was good at it. Y'all say I'm good at it, and like y'all say I'm good at layering, but to me it's just like, I see it as like how I do cakes in the corners, how I decorate the flowers and stuff like that on the corners so I can have space to write in the middle. That's how I do it. But y'all say that's really, y'all like that, you know what I mean? I never thought about that. So these are the scraps. I love this so much. And that's why I think I got this, I like a lot. And you know what, I can actually combine this with Wrong's junk journaling. And that's why I said, if y'all didn't get that junk journaling from Wrong and the treasures one, which I actually have both here, y'all need to get them, like seriously get them. And you can use my bestie's code, which is Stephanie10. because she is an affiliate for Wrong. Because this one would go good. Not with this one. This one's really good for like when you want to combine stuff with it, but I still use them for like, it's still good for like junk journaling kind of stuff. Even this with Castetics, junk journaling would go good. And the lined one would go good too with this. But with Wrong, you see how it's, sorry. There's a lot of stuff like that that matches this stuff. And it'll go really, really, really good with Wrongs. Yeah, I would go, this one would go perfectly with this stuff. So we may combine it. That way I can actually save some of this stuff so I can use it on another spread, because I do want to use it on something else too. So I like it a lot. So yeah. So that's this. This is the entire sub box. Or yeah, this is the sub box. It's December sub box. I forget, she puts the months up there. So the months with the months are the sub boxes. No, I'm lying to you. Yeah, this is the sub box. I'm so scatterbrained, sorry. So this would be the sub box for y'all. She ships out the sub boxes every, in the beginning of the month before the 12th or the 15th. There's still time to get it if you want. I think it's still open, but I'll put all the details on the bottom. Of course, if you are part of our Patreon, you do get to know all that stuff. And then if you are part of our Patreon as well, you get both of them at the same time. So she sends them out to you at the same time. So, oh, why did I put it back in here? Because I'm going to use them. So that's a plus. So you save on shipping that way too. So, but like I said, definitely paper, Perky's papery, brandy. I would definitely look into her stuff because it's really cute. And then I like the way it goes on here. So you won't regret it, promise you. I wouldn't tell you just because because Brandy's my friend. I can't stand that bitch. No, I met Brandy and I was like, she cussed the first time. And I was like, I told Tiffany, I was like, she's cussing. And she was like, yeah, she cusses. I was like, oh, okay. So I was like, we're in the same circle then. I was like, cool, we can cuss. I can cuss. I was like, cool. So we kind of clicked from there. Well, we met like online and then we finally met in person in Little Craft Fest and we clicked from there too. So yeah. And now we're just like, bitch. And she's like, did you hear? I'm like, girl. Yeah. It's like that now. But Brandy's such a good person. I love her to death. If we all have our ups and downs, of course, and we all show our ass sometimes. But, you know, it's legit. Like, you have to sometimes. And I get it. Like, there's some stuff going on in the planner community that I don't understand. But some people are looking down on it. I'm like, dude, you have to protect your business no matter what it is. You know what I mean? Like, if it's your business is bringing you stuff, like, you're going to protect it just like you protect your family. Your business is part of your family. You know what I mean? So you have to take care of that. Just like your brand. You can't let somebody take care of it. Like, talk shit about your brand and stuff like that. It's just, you have to take care of yours no matter what. So, do I always recommend showing your ass on stuff like that? No, you do have to take the higher road on something. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, but sometimes you do have to defend your brand. And I'm not going to mention the names of whoever is going back and forth with whatever, but I just think it's dumb. And I know one of the brands, I don't follow a lot of them, I follow one person only from that, and she's been super sweet to me. And I actually messaged to her and I was like, hey, the same thing I just told you, Renan, you have to do it. Like, she didn't want to do all this stuff, but I was like, dude, you have to do it no matter what. Like, you have to defend your brand. A huevo, you know what I mean? You have to. This time you have to. You have to stand your ground. I was like, don't feel bad for doing it. You know, if you do lose clientele, you do lose clientele, but you know, you'll still bounce back from it no matter what. You know, you're maybe you lose one, you gain three. You know what I mean? Like, it's just what it is. And that's why I see my brand, like my planner Vida. Like, it's not for everybody. It isn't. I get it. Some people don't like the AI dolls. Some people don't like the stuff like that. But it's stickers and they're still cute. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I still give it my own. I can't say you're gonna not find my stuff somewhere else. But my vision is my vision. What I want in my shop is what I want in my shop. And that's what, you know, some people like it and some people don't. But it's not for everybody. But the people that are there, believe me, you'll still get spoiled either way. Yeah. And I still have some people to send out stuff to. I know I have not forgotten about y'all. I would say y'all's names, but there's a lot of them. And then Jazz from Just Stick to Plans, her envelope just came back, and I was like, what happened? And they were like, wasn't enough postage. I was like, it was a shipping label. I was like, how did that even happen? So I have to go check what it is, because I was like, I sent her stickers for Halloween, and I was like, I never heard from her. I was like, I don't know if she forgot them. And then I was trying to check on the shipping thing, and it didn't show anything. Like, it stayed stuck in San Antonio. And then, and I just recently got it on Saturday back, and I was like, what the fuck? So when I went to the, I didn't have a chance to go to the office, the post office. So when I have to go deliver these, I have to send the printout stuff. So I have to send to like some of my PR team. This one collection, I'm gonna send out to them. I'm gonna ask them like, hey, what's going on? Like, it was through Shopify. Like, I don't understand. But yeah, they did that. So I have to like, she missed it. I was like, I was so pissed. And I was like, and it took them 2 to 3 weeks to tell me it wasn't like whatever. I was like, what the fuck? I'm always showing my ass at this post office. Always. This is a terrible washi. Which is Silent Night, the whole thing. I'm not gonna sing it for y'all. So I sing like the cats on the fence on a Disney movie, or is it Looney Tunes? They're on the fence and draw drunk, and they're singing, and the one of the cat eyes is all wonky everywhere. That's what they sound like. But yeah, these are super cute, dude. Shut up. The snowman, the train. Dude, I don't know what my fascination with trains. I don't know. It's just like, and like seeing like, there was a recent wreck. You can look it up on YouTube or on TikTok. They should have it already. It was a train wreck in Shirts, SCHETERTZ. The train the 18-wheeler got stuck on top of the rails, and it had like Teslas. It has some other like brand new cars, and whack at the fucking train hit it. But luckily nobody got hurt. But the train and those cars fucked up totally. Like, I was like, damn. But it was because he went over, and it got the rig, I guess, was too long, and it got stuck, so he couldn't move it. And I was like, dang, so they fucked up. They showed it all. And I was like, but that kind of stuff fascinates me. Like, for it to say like the train's only going 30 miles per hour, that's insane. Like, there's no fucking way. But yeah, it has that much power for 30 miles an hour to fucking take your ass out and take out that and crash into whatever and make that much destruction. Like, it just mind blows me. But this is the Patreon. So, and then she uses the back as this part. So I am definitely probably gonna cut this out. But I like these, like I showed you the last time. Y'all can actually cut this out or just stick like little things on there. And you know what? I'm gonna do it for y'all. I did it the last time with perfect pair, and I talked about it for that y'all can make a little picture frame. I'm gonna do it with me and Doja. Yes, me and Doja. Me and Doshita, because we're the perfect pair. I got the sweater from Walmart. The Lone Star State. It's super comfy. I just like the sweaters that are really thicker here. I'm trying to debate whether I'm gonna get that comfy sweater. They're on sale. You can get like 1 or 2 for like $80 if you wait till January. But I was like, yeah, back in January it's gonna be all fucking hot here. I don't need it back then. I need it now. You know what I mean? But if you get it now, it's $49. It's not a lot. But if you get 2, you get them for like $58 if you wait till January. And there's certain colors that you can wait for that they'll have. So, but yeah. So let's get back to this. Let's get down to this nitty gritty stuff, and let's start with this tearing this up and putting it on, because we have I think I have a good week for y'all. I do have some plan with me. I do have cloth of paper. Cloth of paper's coming this week, so I'm excited about that. Karen already got hers, and I was like, no, I want to see it. I was like, but yeah, she got hers really quick, and I was like, damn, bitch, you got yours fast. And she's like, it's because I live very close to them. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, she got hers really fast. It was really cool. I loved it. And I can't wait to get mine. I still have mine. I get mine unpunched, and I actually have a video with Jane Agenda. I'm going to set up mine in December. I think with Jane Agenda, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 months only. So I'll probably have like, the following month, I'm not going to decorate it until the thing comes in, and then I'll decorate it then. So like, I'll have like right now, like I have Like, no, technically, so then I'll have December and November. So then I'll push back December, and I will just have the stuff that I want to use for December, no, January. But then I'll see January, and I'll set it up that way. I think that's a good way. Because they have a lot of good stuff, and I haven't even used a lot of it. And I'm like, God damn it. And then they have, like, and I want to make, there's a budget one that they have that I want to try to use. They also have the cleaning one. Not that y'all care about me cleaning my goddamn house. Because I show it that fucking much. But I just kind of want to use it for me. But I want to set it up just for me. You know what I mean? Because these carpets are fucking, we always have to clean carpets, dude, always. Not that they piss or do whatever, but sometimes, yeah, they do have accidents. But, I think Chalita tells me all the time, how do you keep your carpets so clean? I'm like, bitch, I don't know, I shampoo them motherfuckers, that's what I do. Like, shit, what do you fucking do? No shade to Chalita, I love you to death. But yeah. Let me tear it this way, because I want I'll show you right now what I'm talking about, because you're going to probably not understand what I'm saying. Hope you can see that. You see that little white tear, like the paper is on top. Like on this one, you can see a lot better. But it didn't come out as much on here. But I wanted that on there, so it didn't come out that great. But it worked either way. Let's see. Let's do... I have to cut the edges. So I don't want to say I'm OCD, because I'm not. Maybe it's my ADHD, that I am. If I cut it down this way, I cannot have the letters coming down this way. That's weird, right? Or is it just me? That's not just me, it's us, right? We do that. We can't have that, because it's just gonna throw us off completely. It's gonna aggravate us, right? Yes, okay. I'm just glad we're the same person. Let me try it on this one, see if it works on this. This one came out really thin, really fucking like I paid for it. That's fine, because we're gonna do this one in the background too. Because it's gonna be a little bit bigger. She's just living her best life down here, snoring away. Oh, look right there, I got it on this one. Oh, it came out perfect on this one. You see what I mean? That's good. And on this one, let's tear off. Let's tear off this way. No, it's gonna have to be on that part. Yeah, it doesn't have to be like on this side. So. Oh, but look at that tear. I can use it upside down. Can I? My letters will be upside down, but they'll be in the same fucking way. They're coming through either way. So yeah, that's fine. As long as they're going straight across that way. All right, so let's see. CPC is going on right now, and I already have plans for it next year. If you're going to go next year, let me know, because I will be there next year. I am definitely going next year, and Tanisha, shout out to Tanisha. Oof, I'll put her down in the bottom. She came in clutch for me. And I don't want to say anything, but yeah, she came in clutch for me. Like, I'm super excited about what she's getting me something from there. So I'm like, but yes, Tanisha, love you a lot. And I really told her to, because she's going to be an alumni. I was like, bitch, can you get me tickets if I give you the money for it next year? She's like, yes. I was like, okay. I told Will about it too. Will's down for going. My baby's going to have a babysitter for Jason, my nephew. So I have to make arrangements for him next year. So once they announce that date for next year, it's on. We are going. I asked Desiree plans if she's planning to go. She's like, yes. I was like, okay. So I'm gonna ask her for help on some her. If you don't know who Desiree Plans is, hers, you can look her up on Instagram. It's Desiree Plans. She's from here, San Antonio, from Texas as well. She just lives on the opposite side of me. Greatest person ever. I love her to death. But she does these. She did these table mate gifts for Tori's. for Tori stuff, and it was, she does these table mate, let me just say, she is like the table mate queen. I have seen some table mate gifts, but Desiree, man, I told her, I was like, girl, you're gonna have to help me with these table mate gifts if I go or whatever. She was like, yeah, for sure. And I was like, you're gonna go? But I was like, yes, I want to go. But either way, when I don't know, it's time for table mates. I'm gonna go to you because I need help with that shit. Because she does these table mates, and I'm like, god damn, like they are fucking phenomenal. Like there's no topping that. Oh, I wonder if I can put this right here in the line. It would be perfect. Oh yeah, look. Yeah. So, that's what I'm saying. I've had the pleasure of meeting a lot of people on here, like Caleb Planner met, Jessica met, of course Tori, she's the best. Who else? Anna Bean, she's my love. I love Anna Bean so much. Perky Brandy, of course I met. She's my like road dog. Gonna be sad when she leaves though. If she does, I'm gonna say like I'm not gonna predict she's leaving because I don't want her to. But yeah. Who else? Of course, Theoretical Amy. She is the only way I can describe Amy from Theoretical is we would have been best friends, or we probably can be still best friends in high school if we went to high school together, because she'd be it's just that kind of connection. Like we like the same kind of things, and it's just, I think we would like, if we were to actually like sit down together, something we'd probably vibe off of each other a lot, because she's just so, it's just so cool. Who else? I met Michelle through her, which is one of her friends. It's Wiley Plans. She does these amazing spreads and she does not post them. I'm like, girl. And then me and Amy were talking about that. I was like, what is wrong with you? Go do this. Like, what the hell? But yeah. But I've met some amazing people, and I love that. And it's funny because they're like, Ray, and I'm like, girl, I'm fangirling over you. She's like, no, I'm fangirling. I was like, no. Like, and it's funny because a lot of people do that. I'm like, I am nobody. Like, seriously, I am nobody. I am just a person that puts on these stickers, and that's about it. And that's like I get so, I don't want to say I get so embarrassed, but like I don't even know how to react to that. And it's just like, I don't know how to take it. How do you say? My therapist once told me, my parents weren't the type to like give me compliments when I did something good. And that's why I don't know how to take compliments now in real life. And I don't want to say that's not true, but it's true. It's totally true. Because like, William will give me compliments and I don't know how to take them either. This is too far off. But you know, I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna mess with it because it's gonna give it that little character of imperfection that I'm kind of like going what I want. So yeah, it's like I don't know how to take those compliments. You know what I mean? Like when people compliment me, I don't know how to take them. Like I get really like, I could get really quiet. Like if you compliment me, I shut down completely, and that's weird. And that it is like that's somebody I needed to work on probably, but I do, and I know it's not a good thing, and I need to learn how to do that. But let me scoot this out a little bit. Hold on. I need to learn how to do that. I know I should, but I don't know how to react to them. And I don't think that's a good quality, but I don't know. I'm not going to pay a therapist to go through my shit because they're going to start bringing up some old shit. And I'm like, dude, no. You did this? Yes, I did a lot of shit. Yes. I was quick to grab a bumper in my teens and in my whole days, and I didn't care. And they're going to bring up all this stuff. And I don't want to go through all that. You know what I mean? But, and then they're like, and your parents, they're separated, yes, and I was happy my dad left, and, you know, I didn't talk to my dad. They're going to stem off to that. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is where, no, it doesn't stem off from that, because I was super happy when my dad left. Like, I never, whatever, and he passed away, and they're like, did you, no, I didn't pass it, I didn't see that motherfucker. Like, sorry, no. So I already know, like, where therapy sessions are going to go. Like, even one told me, like, you're really self-aware. Yeah, I had to. It's like fight or flight all the fucking time for me. Like, you think I'm not self-aware? Like, I'm like driving in traffic and I see like 10 fucking mile down of where I'm gonna be able to zoom in and out of fucking traffic. What the possibilities are. Like, yeah, I know I'm self-aware. But I want to use these scraps, but I don't want to use them because I'm gonna have to though, because these are washi paper and the dolls are washi on, washi too. So that's gonna be my struggle because I can't layer that much like I want to. I have to be real like strategic with it. But I can use the little stuff on the side, like all this stuff in the envelopes. I can probably use that as filler, and I think that's what we're gonna do. So let me see what I can use with this, and then I'll go back to this. If I don't use the wrong, that's fine either. But I'll make this work. And that's what I like about Brandy stuff, is she's always like challenging me to like do shit that's not my stuff. Like her thing is like planning out the box, bitch, for real. Like, you got me fucked up over here trying to think about how to use this stuff and doing all stuff because my brain's like going. And usually I like to like sit and like, so my planning comes from, let me tell you this. My planning stems from music. It will always stem from music. If I hear a song, it's gonna be like, oh, I can use that song. Or, oh, I like this song so much, what am I gonna use it on? You know what I mean? Like, I'm a big music freak, like big fucking music freak. And we're gonna cover this part up because we don't need a tracker no more because we're using the other part, so we don't need a tracker. So y'all hear Doja snoring up there. So that's where that's the thing. Like, I'm always music's in my head. You know, I think I told a couple of friends of mine, I'm like, yeah, I have like a radio in my head. They're like, are you okay? I'm like, no, for real, like I have a radio in my head. They're like, all right. You know what is not on here this time? Washi strips. Brandy, I'm watching you. But, you know, we're gonna make this work though. Because I think I'm gonna use, is this one big washi from her? Can I use this? No, that's not a washi. Man, I wish that was a washi. Because I just want this bottom part. But the other day I was watching Rhonda. I was watching Rhonda, and oh look, there's one here that's kind of cute. I can probably use this one. She was having it out like with Happy Planner books. She was just like, I don't know what she's doing. She just ripped off the page. I was like, girl. And then she had the what? Like, this is not the one. She had the white out. She was just, I was like, friend, are we okay? Like, are we having a hard time? Are we having a bad day? Or, you know, what's going on here? And it was just too funny. I was like, Rhonda, are you all right? And then she was like, I think she said she was having a bad day or something was going on. And I was like, oh, okay. We got you then. I get it. I totally get it. Now I have to use this part somewhere else now too. No, don't stay. Let's see, where did I leave my washi card at? I just had it and it's right here. If these were cheaper for me to buy, I'd probably give these out like for like freebies for my orders because I really, really like this. And I think everybody, I still owe my team 197, send them to everybody. Some of my team got it because I send them their stuff, but the other teams like haven't gotten it and I feel bad. But it's like, life's been lifing. I gave one to Heather Kell and she was like, Matthew's gonna take it away from me. I was like, here you go, don't. I was like, just take another one. She was like, oh, thank you. And that was at Tori's event. Like, dude, I cannot stop talking about that event. It was super, super cool. And Tori's Patreon too is a year old in December, and I was talking to her about that too. She was like, I know, and she was like, not to regroup for next year. I was like, I know, it's gonna be better though. She was like, yes, definitely. I was like, yeah. I have a little piece I need to use somewhere, but it's not enough for something, so I'm gonna put it back in the book. I think that's enough of that. Long stickers are really thick, but I get the reasoning for them. They come off really good, like really easily. From, like when you stick them down, they come off. Okay, so I kind of want to use this chick laying down in the water. And I kind of want to use her. And I kind of want to use her. Let's see. Am I going to use boxes? Let's use these boxes up here. So let's just use a few boxes. Let's use the envelopes. Since this is letters, let's use the envelopes, and we'll do like we did this last one. Use these little frames. Okay, let's stop right here first. Let me hold the horses down because then I'm gonna fucking go all crazy and I'm not gonna have room for certain things. The straight edge like that, y'all know it bothers me, so y'all know exactly where I'm gonna put this stuff down because I don't like the way it looks. And this one I may come up all the way to Saturday. Okay. Oh, that looks good. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get another one of these. And so when I do like stuff like this, my layering, you see how one envelope's going this way and the other envelope's going that way. It's not that I couldn't put it this way, because then that means it would go this way. They go aligned, and I don't. That's the thing I don't like when I do my layering, is I don't want it to, like, I want it to look like it's supposed to be there, but it's not supposed to be there, if that makes any kind of sense, which it probably doesn't. But it's just like with the frames, one's coming down this way, one's coming down this way. I don't want them to be the same way like this, and I don't want them to be pointing the same way like that, because then it's gonna look too symmetrical. That's the word. I don't want it to look too symmetrical, but I don't want it to look like unbalanced. So we'll go with that. But that's where I'm coming from with all this stuff. And then, let me see. Since she has these little boxes that are paper with newspaper, like craft paper with newspaper like these, which I can probably use those. Let me put my finger on that. Just for the boxes. So of course I don't want to use all my frames and all my stuff like that. But I think this one's on sale on Amazon. I think it's like 16 bucks on Amazon, if y'all are interested in it. I do want to use these circle frames though. We could use some of these. I think we're going to use these. Whatever, I can still write on them. I'm going to use one though, and then let's see. These are smaller. Let's see if we can use two, just so we can balance it out. If not, then that's fine. Let's go to the circle frames. They're here. And then let's get them torn. I can probably use the rest of this right here, so just to fill in little things here and there. But I think I want to use, let's see how this goes on first, hold on. So then let's balance it out over here on this side, but let's put the circle on this other side, because I can use this for my newsletter topics for this week. But what I'm gonna do is I want to use that there, but I also want, where is it at? I do want like another flower there somewhere. Maybe this one would look good, that's too big, I think. This way. See, in Brandy's washi, you can't really see the background of it. When you lay it down on something, you can see some of it, but on the other stuff, it's dark. I don't know why. I don't know if it's her paper that she uses, but it's like you can see through it on paper, but when you lay out another sticker, you see like you can't see. I guess it's the ink or whatever, but I've noticed that on her washi. I don't know if the other washi are like that, but on washi, for her, hers is just like, I don't know if it's this brand that she's using or what, but it's on point though. It is really, really on point. Oh, I kind of want to lay this down this way. But then that's going to cause a bigger cluster. Why not, right? Fuck it. So that's done with that one. You see how it doesn't, you can't see it in the background. On this one, it fades in. I kind of like that a lot on hers. Okay, so let's finish that off with the flower. Let's do this one. But I'm going to put it up here. Sorry, Dosha's over here. She has sinuses still. It's winter. She's going through her sinus era. I'm just glad it's not allergies. It's sinus for her because Dosha's Priscilla. Oh my God, guess what? So, talking about Priscilla, my baby. This is going to be kind of random. But for all people that have dogs and you'll have the issues like with mine with like Priscilla has like, she gets a lot of yeast infections, which is like on her paws, and then it just stems everywhere else. So, and you have to put like, and if you know, Cyto Point is $100 a shot, right? Basically, it's like $112. They give it to me for a discount already now because I've gotten it so fucking much. But it's still $100. It's like $98 after taxes and all that. No, before it was like 120, 112. It would come out to 112, so after taxes and all that, it come out to like 120. So now I was reading up on stuff and I was like, okay, well, like, it's $100 a month for her to it be controlled. That's $1,000, over $1,000. That's $2,400 a year for her. Not saying that my baby's not worth it. She is, but at the same time, it's not feasible. Like in this economy, it really isn't. So I was looking into stuff, and one YouTuber was like talking about certain things, and they were talking about that for the dogs and stuff like that. And I was like, oh shit, like she said she used Monostat for yeast infections. The the one you use, that one, and the one you kind of like to rub for like itching, that. So I got one that's called Something Clear. It's a 2-day treatment for y'all. But I used it on her. Her paws are like already getting red because it was already due for her shot. And I was like, but it's not until 2 weeks. So as you can see, like as I'm telling you, like the Apiquil is not working. Neither is the Cytopoint. But I think it's just like, washing everything still. No, like I used the baby one, the baby detergent for her. That's no sense, no nothing, no nada. I can't have to do something in it because I can't just use hot water because it'll just it'll break out again. And I don't know if it's just, it has to be allergies, of course, because we have to constantly wash the stuff. The carpets, that's why I always like, vacuum and clean them and all this other stuff. But yeah, like it's a little too much. So I was looking at stuff, and this lady had said that. So I got it, and dude, like, did it work? Fuck yeah, it did. I'm like, holy shit. So today I'm actually on a mission to go get some more. It's gonna look crazy because I'm gonna get like 2 of them. I'm gonna get 2 for her because that way I can just, have one in the backup, or if it's, whatever, then it's cool. But yeah, we're gonna do that. So if you have a dog with allergies and it's like a yeast infection, Monostat, friends, Monostat, it works. It's not just for women. So I'm super excited about that because she's able to sleep comfortably, and all that. So I was like, cool. And I'm gonna put this woman down right here. Check her out. But y'all probably will never guess where I'm gonna put her at. Maybe you already guessed, but yeah. Actually, I can put her down right here. I'll leave that there. Ooh, is she pretty there? Okay. So, and I can put this trick over here. In all honesty, I wanted to use her as a, like, I'm pretty sure all of you have heard of the Llorona. I wanted to use her as that to make a spread with that. But yeah, this bitch is like, is that bitch coming over here? It's like, oh god, she has that little bitch face, like, ugh. Tell that hoe to go over there, stop her crying. Nobody wants to hear her shit. And she's over here minding her business, but walking this way towards this lady, so she's like about to tell some bitch off. We've all been there. We hear the same fucking stories over, and I'm like, oh god. Not again, Karen. Mary, please, not again. I don't know what the fuck this 3 stands for. I'm not gonna use it. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry, but yeah, I'm not using that. Nope, can't use that either there. Probably can use it up here though. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it. I'm gonna save it. Okay, so this corner looks kind of bare, so let's figure out what we can put there. Put some medicine bottles there, or whatever these bottles are. Yeah, like I tell you, I don't know if this is like a reference to ¿cómo se dice? La Swiftie. I don't know if it's a reference to her or not, but if it is, it's cool. I don't know nothing about it though. It's cute. Like she lets you vote. Like when it comes to these, she lets you vote like what you want, like whatever you want. I don't know if I don't remember if I voted for this one. I was kind of like indecisive. I didn't know what I wanted. I don't like that there actually. Put this back here. Let's put this flower right here. My fat fingers is not letting it lay straight. Oh, good news about my weight loss too. I did the scan, like we did the body scan, so of course I have a trainer. Other than that, I wouldn't be knowing this stuff. So when I started with them, I was at 312. She's not gonna burn her. She didn't burn it. It looks like she's gonna burn her fucking elbow. We've all been there before. It's not a good feeling. Let me lift her up because I don't want her to burn her elbow. I don't want Taylor Swift to burn her elbow, so hold on. Let me lift her up. Oh, I know. She doesn't have to burn her elbow. Too bad. I mean, she's behind it. Like she's coming walking for it. And she's right there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's say that instead. She's not going to burn her elbow. The sticker is fine. Chingada madre, I can't take this on. Little bitch, didn't have to show my ass at the doctor's office too the other day. I hate doing that. Okay, that looks better. So now it looks like it's far away. I don't know about this part down here though. I may have to cut this piece off. That looks better. Gym part first. Of course I have a trainer or whatever, right? So he was like, hey, you should have joined that. There was like a thing that you joined for, like a weight loss challenge. And he was like, you should have joined it. I was like, why? He was like, because, and then he did my scan. He looked at my scan. He was like, oh man. I was like, what? And he was like, you should have joined that challenge. I was like, why? He was like, because the person that won, you beat them by like a lot. And I was like, why? He was like, you've lost like 18% body fat. They lost only like 7% body fat. He was like, and then he was like, we had you at 312 here before you know, when we actually got you, because you had lost weight before that already. He was like, when I got you, because I remember, you know, whatever you telling us that. And then from the first time that you came into the gym, we saw the difference of the weight when you first started at 312 with me. He was like, when you were with John, you were at 348 or wherever you were at. And I was like, yeah. And he was like, she lost only like 40 pounds. He was like, you lost like 70 pounds, 80 pounds. He was like, within the time frame. And I was like, oh man. He was like, oh, what would happen? He was like, you would have gotten a free membership. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, then you would have had a chance to win the national one you would have been up against the national people, which you would have won like, I don't know how much money. And I was like, oh, fuck, are you serious? He's like, yeah. He was like, next time. And I was like, yeah, pa qué next time? I'm not going to lose another 90 fucking pounds, 100 pounds. He starts laughing. He was like, well, at least you know next time. And I was like, yeah, next time we'll see. I think I'm just going to put the dates on this one. And I think we're done, y'all. I'm just going to white out certain parts. And then I will put down the dates. I'm gonna mark up the dates up here. I need to see, I still haven't gotten my this other one, but I want to get it still because it's cheap. Yes, I know, I don't need it, but I want it because it's cheap. And I like this layout. But I do have a small one though. Like, I got the small one. Let me show you. When I got this one, I got the small one as well. And I think I'm gonna use it. I'm trying to see if I can put it in. I don't think it'll fit in my multi-room, but I think it'll fit in another. I'm gonna see if I can find a planner for it because it's undated. This one's undated. It's the same thing as this, but it's sideways like this way. So you see. Ah, did I get everything right out? No. Okay. So you have the task, your meals, other to do, errands, and in your month here. And then this is next week's stuff. So if you have something next week for Tuesday, for Wednesday, so that. Just same thing as in this one. This is for next week, but I just never use it. But I have that, so I want to use that one next year. Like the brand, like this brand, Rad and Happy. Rad and Happy. If I was able to PR for them or be an affiliate for them, bitch, I'd love it because I cannot tell you enough about this fucking planner. Like, I like it a lot. Did I skip a page? Oh man, I did. Oh well, next week we'll work on this one. Yeah, like, I like this brand a lot. And I've told you about it so many times. But, like I said, I'm not an affiliate or nothing like that with them. But if she would have let me, bitch, you know, I would in a heartbeat because I like them a lot. I want to get back into my Lights Planner Action one too, but that one's kind of hard for me right now. I need to order some new sheets from her. From Beth, actually, still. Oh, I met Beth too at the time at Little Craft Fest. I met a lot of people. Somebody needs to tell me what this 3 is for because it's going to aggravate me. But let's put the dates on. I have all the date books from fucking Mojo too, and I don't barely even use them. Which I need to, though. And of course, I didn't try to make this longer, but of course, y'all know I like to fucking talk a lot with my story. I have to tell you whatever. So the gym thing, I told you about the gym thing. So at the doctor's office, this fucking trick, the receptionist, I guess she was having a bad day or didn't want to work that day or whatever. But I was like, I asked the doctor if she can give me the note. And then I was like, yeah, I was like, do you think you can give me like the day off? And she was like, yeah, I got you. So when I told the lady in the front, she was like, well, did she agree to it? Did she say yes? I was like, yeah, like I wouldn't be telling you if, you know, she didn't tell me to tell you. So went into the whole spiel of whatever, and she was like, well, it just says Thursday, blah, blah, blah. But is it Thursday next week? And I was like, no, I just said for Friday. And then she was like, she's whatever. She's like, well, I was like, you know what? Never mind. I was rerunning into another appointment. And I was like, never mind, it's cool. Don't worry about it. And she's like, well, it just says, I was like, no, don't worry about it. And the girl I always deal with, I forget her name. She's super sweet. She just looks at me like, I think she's been having trouble with them too. And my light went off across the way. That means it's been on for like an hour and a half. That means we've been on for like about an hour. Yeah. So let me turn it back on because there's a difference in light. So she was just giving me a hard time, but she had the whole time she was talking like she just like was slouching and like she didn't want to be there or something, right? And I was like, dude, I get it. And it's like I tell my staff all the time, if you don't want to be at work, just tell me. If you have the time to leave, just tell me because it's gonna affect your work regardless. And I don't want you to be like whatever with clients and stuff like that. But yeah, so it was like that. And I was like, you know what? Never mind, just whatever. Did they ask me for a first fucking survey? Oh, hell, they did. Did I answer it? I put on the quickness. I could not fucking get to that email fast enough. But the other girl was like, God damn it with you. I was like, why couldn't you be there? But I guess they've had, like, you know, like you have an issue with somebody and you know the person, and then somebody complains about them and you know the person that's complaining about them or just had it out with them, and you just give them that smirk like, I'm sorry, like, we've had that issue. Like, she gave me that same look I would give my friends the issue, like the problem if they had a problem with somebody that I knew. And I was like, oh. So I kind of knew it was just not me. Ooh, that looks super cute. Super cute. So let's put this down here. Do we have a November? We don't have a December. Do we have a November on the other one though? I think we do. It's so dainty, like Riri says. It's dainty. So this is my week for this week. Let's put, do you want to put the dates on there, the times on there? Let's see. Today is the 10th. No, it's the 10th. The first was Saturday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's the 10th. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Alright, so let's do the 10th. I didn't write out that part. I've been using these and the pens. They seem to you take pictures and they seem to be a little bit better. When it comes to like pictures, it doesn't show and it blends into the thing a little better, to me at least. Me and my fucking colorblind ass, but it works, so. Yeah, so I just did that whole thing, and then they finally sent me the fucking excuse on Friday for Thursday only. So next time I go to the doctor, I'm gonna be like, no, ma'am, can you make sure you tell them for this day, because they're gonna give me a hard ass fucking time in the front. And I've never had issues with them, but I guess it's just, she's new, she was new. But there was so many new people there, and I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on here? Like, I hate when, not that I hate, but it's like, you have new people, and they don't know what they're doing, and it just aggravates. It's like, why are you letting them deal with your new client, like with your clients, when they're used to something already? Okay. So this is it for this week. I do need dots. Maybe. Or maybe not. Ooh, this says wash your dots. The dots, those might be cool. Ooh, perfect. Check it out. don't think I need more than that, but let me put it, offset it there. Let me just leave it there. I have one more, but do I put it down or just leave it up? Let me put it up here for Saturday. So newsletters this Wednesday for sure. The topic I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it. It'll come to me Tuesday, and then I'll stay late on whatever. Of course, you can write on all these. This is my intent. You can write on them, and then this too. But that's it for this one. Hopefully I like it. Hopefully I give you some ideas of what you can do, how you can mix it around, make it work for you and all that. Brandy's sub box. No. Yeah, Brandy's sub box. I'll put all the information below. And then I'll put in my code so you can use it for if you're going shopping for other stuff. And then wrong stuff, I will put in the bottom, and I'll put Stephanie's code in there. And I think I have somebody else that does wrong. I'm not too sure. But I put their information down below so you can see what they have or whatever too. If you want to use their stuff, I can use my referral. I'll put my referral code because I have a referral code. Because you know how you shop with her, you give you a referral code. So I have that if you want. And I think that's it, y'all. There's these dots I have to put them like a certain way. Like these are matching fine. This one has a lot. It's not matching, but these two match. These all match up here. These don't match there. It's cool. Okay, so this is it. I love you a lot. Y'all take care. Of course, y'all have a good day, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and all that. And then, of course, don't give anybody the power to ruin your day because it's your day, nobody else's. Give yourself some grace in the morning, some gratitude in the morning. You're awake, even though you don't want to go to job. You still have your job. You still get paid monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, whatever it is, semi-monthly, whatever it is. We still get paid. We still get money. We can still buy our stickers. We can still do all this lot of stuff that we want to do now because of our jobs. So, other than that, y'all take care. Y'all be blessed. And I think that's it, y'all. See y'all again. And thank you for joining me. We stayed the whole hour. Appreciate y'all. Like and follow, subscribe, share it, and all that stuff. Help me out. I want to try to get to like a lot of views before I hit in March, which I have a couple more months. So I either want to be monetized by March. That's the goal. But other than that, y'all have a good one. Love you a lot. Take care.